All right, so now we're in the village, 6th floor. Downstairs we were doing the grind and seal, and up here we did the polish, the full mechanical polish. The job came out beautiful. Just a really, really, really nice finish. Unfortunately, we got here slightly after they started protecting the floor, but the recap is day one we came in, we cut all the edges, did all that by hand. Then we were able to start using our prep masters, our large grinding machines. We got real busy after that and were able to cover a lot of ground. So here you'll see water being poured in front of the 3030. The cap of this concrete is very, very hard. What we did was drip water in front of it, and that way it keeps the blades cool. So if we cool the blades off, they won't glaze over and they'll cut way more efficiently and expose all of the concrete that we need to the correct way. Here you'll see the guys, they're going to be using what's called green dust. Green dust is basically sawdust and a mixture of oils that help keep the dust down when we're sweeping. I wanted to just highlight the finished product here, and as you can see, this was the grind and seal area. Just beautiful concrete. I mean, you don't get to see this every day with this much with this gravel exposure. You'll see in all the footage that we hand ground all the edges, used our prep masters in the middle, and we also came in and opened up all these cracks in here and filled them in with patch, put 2 coats of sealer on it, and it's just beautiful. And I'm super proud of the guys. This is the kind of stuff you'll see when you like Google, you know, concrete polishing or grind and seals, and everybody will always ask, how do I get this kind of gravel exposure? That's completely kind of random. I don't want to say it's totally random, but you know, this concrete just happened to cut enough to, and also where the aggregate was like just right below the surface, and we were able to cut it wide open and expose everything. And you can see this little strip here just replicated across this entire floor, and it's gorgeous. The other thing I wanted to mention here while we're on a finished floor is the protection. So this is exactly the protection that we recommend on all of our floors. It's the one that we've had the most success with. It's 3mm plastic, and you put that on top of the floor like this. Then you put masonite on top of that. Now the key component in this system is taping the seams of the plastic together and the seams of the masonite together, and never, ever, ever putting tape directly to the floor. This floor is so clean with fresh sealer on it that when you leave tape down, even if it's only for a couple hours or even 30 minutes or so, if you go to rip it up, you're gonna see a ghost line of where that tape was, and we can't get that out. So it's super important to make sure that if you're doing this kind of protection, which I recommend on all of our floors, to tape all of the seams together on everything and never ever put tape directly to the floor. We'll go see if we can take a look at the other side and see if we can take a peek at all the other finished areas, but I'm pretty sure it's all protected at this point. Here's the other phase, just a quick walk from the other side, and you can see I mean, it's perfect for all of this kind of construction material that's on top of it. Dollies, people build on top of it. And the great part about the plastic is that it helps if there's any liquid that goes underneath, it'll stop that from penetrating through into the floor. So, you know, this protection can really take a beating. And the only thing I would say is I wish they extended it a little bit more over here until the carpet was going in. But, you know, while we're here, you can kind of see, peeking through, all of this beautiful gravel exposure. And Not to mention, this was two different concretes. This one had all this deep, dark black gravel in it, and the other side had multicolored gravel. Just two beautiful finishes that just cut beautifully, and we got a nice result on it. Again, the floor came out great. The only downside is that we weren't able to get the final product on film, but we're going to insert pictures of it from the guys that took it as an update for us, and you'll get to see that. But at least from here, we'll be able to see again this, you know, really fantastic protection job that they did. It's taken a beating already. You know, you can see all beautiful masonite taped together, and we just finished this, and you can see they are already building out right on top of it. They got right back to work. We are a bit of an inconvenience to people when it comes to their schedule, so we try and get in and out as fast as possible, more machines, more men as often as we can, and that's why it's very important when we're on a job to plan ahead, visit the site, make sure everything is in a row, and making sure that it's ready for us when we get started, so that way we can cause the least amount of inconvenience for the general contractor and end user as possible. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video. You know, with this floor being done and downstairs being done as well, please guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate everybody that's done so far. I mean, it's just fantastic seeing new subscribers all the time, and we love getting in the comments with you guys. And you know, I just want to say I appreciate it, and hope you guys are enjoying everything, and looking forward to the next one. Thanks.